John Wengert, president of LVRT.
Tom Kotay, a board member for Lebanon Valley Rail Trails.
And Jon Fitzkee with Lebanon County Planning Department.
Thank you.
We're here this morning. Good morning, Commissioner Ames, wherever you are.
Thanks, there.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're here this morning to get two potential actions from you, the Board of Commissioners. One on our next grant application to PennDOT for Multimodal Transportation Funds. That's a state funding source. We're seeking $752,529 in multimodal transportation funds for the Lebanon Valley Rail Trails Phase 6A project. That's the project, if you recall, that will run through the John E. Wengert Memorial Park. It's about 1,800 linear feet of rail trail, as well as a small trailhead or parking lot. We need your authorization today to allow Jon Fitzkee to submit the application on behalf of you, the county commissioners, and LVRT Inc. We also want to talk to you very briefly about a local match that's required for that project. But first, if you would, we need a resolution allowing Commissioner Litz to sign the document permitting John to submit the grant application.
Suggestion for, I don't know if it would be a correction, but to verify that it's correct, if you would look at the block on the bottom left.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you're going to take care of it?
You should correct that, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Then I would make a motion.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded that we have the resolution to advance monies, grant monies, and that will be properly signed and paperwork corrected.
Okay, thank you.
We have to vote. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 A reluctant aye there, Bill. Thank
No.
you. No, just
On
kidding.
top of yours. Not reluctant at all.
Opposed? So moved.
Okay, I think, Jamie, you do have the resolution.
Yeah.
And if that can be signed by Commissioner Litz and then sealed, we'll then get a copy of that and submit that on behalf of you two organizations to PennDOT. The other item we need to begin to talk about is the match to this project. This is a PennDOT program where you must have a cash match based upon the grant funds requested. So at this point, we're looking for a cash match of $233,321, of which the Rail Trail Board has already agreed to $100,000 of that. So the balance that would be needed would be $133,321, and those funds would only need to be available late next year, but mainly into 2022. 2021, excuse me, 2021. And the reason being, it's 2019 now, October. We submit the grant application in a few weeks. PennDOT will make announcements in early 2020. It'll take 6 to 8 months to get a grant agreement executed, and after that we can go to a bid letting, which would probably be late summer, early fall, and then construction would begin in 2020 and advance into 2021. So the bulk of LVRT Inc. funds and or your funds would really be needed in 2021. And you would have 3 potential funding sources to use to help us with this match: liquid fuels, hotel tax, or the Marcellus Shale Act 13 recreation and open space funds that you get where you run your annual program funding distributions, or no, I guess biannual funding distribution programs. So you would have 3 funding sources to consider in that regard, but LVRT Inc. has already made the commitment of the $100,000. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, if we look at this year, next year, and the following year, could we do like allocations in each year in our budget so that we follow our own rules, and then that way we come out with the right amount?
Well, all we're doing today is committing to the match.
Yeah, you would just be committing to the
And we'll
match, but
just
yes,
work
you
out
could do it.
details.
You could do it via budget. You could do it via an authorization at a board meeting like this. I think, Jamie, whatever your pleasure is.
Yeah, you could spread it out, but I think it's the decision on how to spread it out is down the road.
Okay.
I mean, you could potentially use 2021 liquid fuels allocation.
Yes, you could.
You know, the hotel tax is an ongoing revenue stream that you, as you well know, have the ability to grant funds from. So, yeah, I think you have a lot of
Okay.
options.
Yeah, I think
But
that'll
today, they
work.
need to walk away with the commitment.
Right.
Because with this application, we need to submit financial commitment letters, one from the county, one from LVRT Inc., which I can draft, and you folks can make, you know, adjustments to them, and we can submit those.
And it's, this type of project comfortably fits into all three of those funding streams. You've got hotel tax, which is tourism, rail trail obviously is a tourism draw. Liquid fuels, this is a transportation project as well, and Marcellus Shale is for expansion of parks and so on, which is exactly what this is.
And Jamie, actually, when you go into the funding application and you go to the financial page, you actually can pick those exact two things. You could pick Marcellus Shale as the match, or you could pick County Liquid Fuels Fund. So
Good.
those things are already built into the application itself.
Great.
So they are definitely eligible.
All right, we'll seek a motion.
Also
I'll make
move.
that motion.
Or second.
Okay, Bill, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any comment or question? Anybody? No, we're good? The motion is to approve the matching funds for the grant. And if there are no further comments, we'll call for the vote. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have your two votes.
This-
Thank you for all your work.
I just say that this rail trail phase is gonna be the catalyst for the park development, so it's so critical, and we appreciate your support.
Oh, you're welcome.
Obviously.
We appreciate your
It's
support,
gonna be very
John.
competitive, you know, this program that Tom's putting this application into is very, very competitive, and this is the kind of thing that's gonna give us the advantage, hopefully, you know, where you have a private commitment combined with a public commitment from the
Absolutely.
county. It's the formula that they like to see.
It is.
And we
it
get
gives us,
projects done on time, too.
Well,
Yeah.
and I can add, I just returned from our fall PennDOT Planning Partners meeting, and Deputy Secretary Jenny Granger and some other individuals were kind of commenting about the amount of grant requests they're getting through this program, and what edges out the projects that really do get funded are the ones that have that level of commitment. And I think LVRT was recognized as one of those that has done that, is consistent,
That's
so.
fabulous.
Great partnerships that we've enjoyed over all these years, so we'll get this thing done.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bill.
Thank you.